One final question about Vladimir Putin. When you were pressed about his killing of journalists, you said, I think our country does plenty of killing, too. What were you thinking about there? What killing sanctioned by the U.S. government is like killing journalists?
Well, I think, number one, I think Hillary, when she was Secretary of State, made some horrible, horrible decisions, and thousands and even hundreds of thousands of people have been killed. I mean, you look at what went on in Libya. You look at so many bad decisions that she made. She's incompetent as far as I'm concerned.
That's
you
not
look at
killing
her reign,
by the United States government, though,
as far
is it?
as the reporters are concerned, as far as the reporters are concerned, obviously, I don't want that to happen. I think it's horrible. But in all fairness to Putin, you're saying he killed people. I haven't seen that. I don't know that he has. Have you been able to prove that? Do you know the names of the reporters that he's killed? Because I've been, you've been hearing this, but I haven't seen the name. Now, I think it would be displaced, but I haven't seen any evidence that he killed anybody in terms of reporters.
Here's what Mitt Romney tweeted about that. He said there's an important distinction here. Thug Putin kills journalists and opponents. Our presidents kill terrorists and enemy combatants.
Does he know for a fact that he kills the reporters? I don't know. I don't think anybody knows that. It's possible that he does, but I don't think it's been proven. Has anybody proven that he's killed reporters? And I'm not trying to stick up for anybody.
There have been many allegations that he was behind the killing of Anna
allegations. They are allegations. Yeah, sure, there are allegations. I've read those allegations over the years, but nobody's proven that he's killed anybody, as far as I'm concerned. He hasn't killed reporters.
So what killing has the United States government done?
George, excuse me, let me finish. If he has killed reporters, I think that's terrible. But this isn't like somebody that stood with a gun and he's, taken the blame, or he's admitted that he's killed. He's always denied it. It's never been proven that he's killed anybody. So, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty, at least in our country. He has not been proven that he's killed reporters.
But then you said, I think our country does plenty of killing, too. What killing are you talking about there ordered by the United States government?
Well, take a look at what we're doing in the Middle East. We went into Iraq. We shouldn't have. You know that I was opposed to going into Iraq many years ago. In 2003, 2004, there were headlines in Reuters that Trump is opposed to the war because you're going to destabilize the Middle East. I said, if you do this, you'll destabilize the Middle East, and Iran will take over. Very simple. Iran will take over Iraq. That's exactly what's happening. And on top of that, we have ISIS, which is another problem and another complicating factor. Now, we should have never gone into Iraq. When we left, we made a mistake. We made a big mistake with Libya. We've destabilized all these places. We now have a migration with thousands and hundreds of thousands and even millions of people that don't know where they're going. I mean, it's a terrible thing by incompetent people. Incompetent politicians. They don't know, and that's probably why I'm leading so high in the polls, because people are tired of seeing very, very stupid and very, very incompetent people running our country into the ground. In the meantime, we owe $19 trillion, soon going to be $21 trillion, and we better get our act together fast, George, because our country is going down if we don't.
Your comments seem to suggest a moral equivalence between the United States and Russia. Is that what you believe?
I'm not saying anything. I'm saying when you say a man has killed reporters, I'd like you to prove it. And I'm saying it would be a terrible thing if it were true. But I have never seen any information or any proof that he killed reporters, George. You're just saying he killed reporters. You and other people tell me he killed reporters. I don't know that he killed reporters. I haven't seen it. If he did, I think it's despicable. I think it would be horrible. But you're making these accusations, and I don't see any proof. And by the way, he totally denies that he kills reporters. He totally denied it.
I'm still waiting for the evidence that we've been directly involved in killing people as well. You made your points about Iraq, but I do want to move on.
Take a look at the rampage all over the place. And you know what we've gotten for Iraq? We've spent $2 trillion, okay? We've hundreds of thousands of people killed. We've lost thousands and thousands of our great young people soldiers. So $2 trillion. Deaths, wounded warriors, we have nothing. And Iran is now taking over Iraq with the second largest oil reserves in the world. And I said, don't go in, but I said, when you go out, take the oil. And I've been saying that for 4 years to you and others. And we were so incompetent, we didn't even get the oil. You know who got a lot of the oil? ISIS got a lot of the oil. That's who got the oil. And now Iran is taking the rest of it. They're going to get the lion's share because we don't know what we're doing. We're run by have a clue.